Alrighty then, it's time for such a massive fuckfest. Not even a doozy, it's a fuckfest. And oh boy, I hope you guys have like popcorn or something ready. Because it's not a great game. I told you guys about this in the Trundle video I uploaded yesterday, but sit tight and get ready to cry. So, we invade the enemy jungle. We're going to find ourselves a Xin Zhao here, and Leona's going to go at him, and everyone's going to basically dogpile on him. I even take Dark Wind just to try to kill him right now. And we get the kill on Xin Zhao, but we're really in a weird position, and everyone's like, hey, do we turn around, or he gets caught by Pyke, Leona tries to run away, Zed chases after her, the rest of us chase after the other ones, we kill Pyke, then Leona gets killed, and then, what's his name, Ziggs and I get a little bit too far, and then we get trapped, and I'm just sort of throwing myself in the back to try to silence them so that they don't kill the rest of my teammates. I die. They give way more chase to my teammates, when the camera pans back. Ziggs is going to get killed. Then Renekton jumped back into the fray to make sure he killed somebody else because he gets killed in Jhin. Then he dies, and then Kalista shows she cannot attack move properly, so she gets destroyed eventually. And Leona throws herself in the fray to try to finish off the Yasuo, but she doesn't have enough damage, so she dies. And then I just chase him off. I have Dark Wind, so clearing this is really hard, and they know it, so Pyke and then Xin Zhao are going to come to try to fight me. It gets another little brawl, and, you know, I get greedy, and I'm like, I might as well try to kill the Xin Zhao so I don't just lose everything. I die, another teammate of mine dies, and Kalista's going to die again, and so is the Zed, and I believe Ziggs, I think he dies too, so 14 kills at 3 minutes in. Holy fucking hell, this game is already off to an amazing start, right? Well, either way, I have to start off on top lane or with the Kruggies because I can't use Dark Wind to take anything else. It's a much slower start, but you know, it's at least not a complete collapse. They didn't bother invading me at blue. Re-invading at blue and stealing it. But they do invade here when I'm trying to do this little trick. So Pyke ends up getting the blue because he just caught me by surprise. And then he tries to fight me, but he ignites me and he gets killed. And then I get killed. And then they chase after the Jhin and the Leona. Well, she almost gets killed. No, she does get killed. So yeah, more kills all around. 18 kills. Oh boy. Isn't this fun already? I'm hoping you guys are at the edge of your seat just saying how much worse can this get. Well, trust me, it keeps getting better and better. Just kills all around. The enemy team has 14 kills. And you know what? You know what's hilarious? Is that the enemy team comp is such garbage that if we had just played this game normally, we would have crushed them on the backs of me and which is me. I probably would have been able to destroy the enemy team or cause them such disarray that the Kalista knew what she was doing and then the Renekton flew in his little angry rage. We would have destroyed them. But no, that's all gone. We essentially brought the mid-game into the laning phase, so everyone's extremely souped up and powerful. Anyways, I go for a gank because Pyke tower dives, so that makes Jhin very easy to kill, turn around, and then kill Pyke as well. Just suck him dry. Duh. This is quite a doozy, right? Quite a fuckfest. So, we get 3 shutdowns. We turn it around, sort of. Renekton gets his own kill at top lane, and I get 2 kills. That's good. I'm almost level 6. Surprise, almost level 6 at 9 minutes. That's fucking depressing as fiddlesticks. So we're just trying to clear. I basically have to submit to myself that my buffs are extremely going to be contested, and everyone's just going to die if they try to fight for it. The enemy gets dragon. You know, just gotta keep an eye on the Xin Zhao. I want to ambush the Zed here, but Xin Zhao's going to catch me from the behind right now. You know, just fear him and walk away. I gotta basically snowball this game somehow, and then Yasuo invades me. Like I said, going to my buffs is basically asking to die. So both Ziggs and I died to an ambush, and that's really sad. And plus, my ultimate is now on cooldown, so I'm even more depressed. Look at my farm; it's a measly 33. That's really sad. Also, really sad that despite all the really bad things happening to my teammates, my team's farm is not abysmal. Like, and then right here, Kalista will die again. So it's just kind of, we can't seemingly get any breaks here. I managed to actually get this blue because nobody tries to invade me at this point. So I nab it and walk around, you know. And eventually they come in, just sort of hurt the Pyke a little bit and shoo him away. But yeah, essentially, I don't know what to do with this game. I was thinking of going damage first so I can do a lot. But I think I end up doing that anyways, just so I can try to kill somebody before I get, you know, popped. And then Hourglass just survive whatever damage they might be able to do, especially to survive the Zed. That's the best I could have come up with, but damn, the shenanigans being employed right now. We go after, well, I'm trying to find a way to approach this Yasuo, but I wondered if he had a ward and therefore he didn't go towards me or to the side or whatever. So now he just does this little tiny attempt to run away, and just a Dark Wind blows him up, and that's it. I got to kill. Renekton was not happy about that, but come on. Then when it catches Zosa Zed here, fear him, throw a Dark Wind, ult on top of him, make sure he dies. I'm not leaving any of this empty-handed. I'm going extremely ham on these kills because I need a snowball. I have it in my head that the only way we're going to win with this is if I get a good ultimate, especially a good ultimate on top of a good Leona ultimate. That's, I think, the only way we're really going to decimate anybody. Because right now we're disorganized, chaotic, and depressed. Because look at that. 2 low-health players that we just seemingly can't kill. Eventually, the Pyke goes back and gets himself killed, and I do kill the Jhin, but then the Yasuo beats my ass to death, so it's not the biggest net gain, because he gets another shutdown gold. It's just like, everyone's just passing money around. And then Yasuo and Zed come in and cause a disarray, killing the Leona. They almost get themselves killed, but whatever. 24 to 16, that's 40 kills before 15 minutes even pass. And the kill spread is awful all around, you know. I mean, the enemy team's kill spread is good in a sense because, you know, they've just been being given free kills. But my team's kill spread is not that happy. It's all on me. And you really don't want that. Well, all on me in consideration to all the deaths being thrown around, right? All the violence. So it's not that great. I managed to kill Yasuo again, thus getting myself another kill. That right there was a fat finger. I wanted to actually use my stopwatch to not get killed. But whatever. I think I was probably going to die anyways, even with the stopwatch. So, And then buying Hourglass soon enough, regardless, because it just happens that I'm swimming in gold, blood money. Because all the shutdowns, not because of actually getting kills, but I'm getting all the shutdowns transferred to me. Ziggs dies again. Pyke is going to do some weird turnaround right now, trying to attack us, but he ignores the fact that I have a lot of crowd control, and then just suck his blood dry, and he gets killed. Leona goes into the Jhin, but then all of a sudden another Zed comes in and destroys her, and I have to run away, and all sad, and my Dark Wind hits the Jhin as he's about to use his ultimate, so it keeps me alive, I think. Oh, deep breath. There I end up accidentally draining a minion, and it's really sad. Zed goes in on me, pops his ultimate, Hourglass him, and he's all shamed and shit. And as soon as he pops back, I fear him and Dark Wind him and everything, and he dies. Oh, God. It's like 47 kills. How many kills was it last time? 40 kills at 15, and it's only been 2 more minutes, and there's 7 more kills that happened. Oh, boy. It is quite a mess. And this is preseason, folks. Nobody cares. And even those that care are not trying that hard. And even those who want to try hard are just kind of being brought down by everybody else. Whew. So Renekton gets engaged on, sort of. And I'm just kind of sitting here on the sideline waiting for him to, you know, get into a big brawl, pop my ultimate, catch the Yasuo. He gets just CC'd down and murdered. Just walk away. And then the rest of the team is here. Pyke goes in. But once again, he just comes face to face with all my crowd control. And he gets stuck to death. Then Xin Zhao goes on me, and I love this. I start draining him instead of using my other abilities, and as soon as I get the fear up, I fear him immediately to stop any auto attacks he might have so I could survive. It didn't matter how much more I sucked. The damage he would have done, it would be higher, so a fear would have been way better, and it would have mitigated more damage than the suck would have gained. So either way, Jhin proved himself in all chat that he's going to be a dick all game, so you'll see that. You'll see that too. At this point, I figure I need to take some kind of shenanigans build. So I'm going to be working toward a Rylai's Crystal Scepter and eventually a Hextech thing. Because I need to catch the right targets, get on top of them, and just melt them. The Rylai's is just to sort of keep them all together and keep them on top of me or slow down. Even if it's not a lot, it kind of is something we need right now. Because our battlefield control is pretty much lost against a team that is extremely high damage now. Again, mid-game was brought on very, very early. And they got mid-game before we did, so we're still in there. We're catching up barely to their mid-game. So it's an extreme game of catch-up, and an extremely dangerous one. And not one I feel we're going to get to anytime soon. Anyways, the enemy team is pushing. I throw my Dark Wind to do some damage. They're basically going in full headhunting mode. They're not really working together. They're just kind of like individually super strong, so they're just doing their own things. And slowly we hunt them and kill. We reverse headhunt them and kill a few of them. Here they kill Kalista again because at this point she's just feeding everybody that exists. We catch Xin Zhao by himself. He gets killed. Jhin, I'll pop my ultimate again on top of him. I can't catch up to him, so I turn around and get the Pyke, and we eventually kill him. And then we give a small, really pathetic chase against the Xin Zhao. I mean, not Xin Zhao, the Jhin. It's really sad, and because we don't have the movement speed or the abilities anymore to catch him, so he just kind of scampers off. We tried our best, but hey, if there's a silver lining is we've been killing his teammates now for the same reason I said. They're all just kind of scattering around. And I finally get a blue. Hooray for me. there's a dragon up, so everyone's sort of being drawn to it. No team really wants to commit because whatever. At this point, Yasuo is doing the Yasuo thing and tower diving and getting kills, and then slowly Leona and Ziggs are going to chase him down to his death. So that's a huge waste of resources. Well, the rest of our team is having to deal with these guys just kind of scattering about. Yeah, like Ziggs finally gets a kill on Yasuo. Jhin surprises me. I fear him. I pop my ultimate right now after Dark Wind, but I don't do it correctly. I actually do it enough to dodge the W, but I position myself and used I should not have used the Hourglass until he started committing to a fight with me, so I could have positioned myself better to deal more damage. So that was a bit of a misplay for me, and maybe I would have killed the Jhin. Take a deep breath, Stonewall. You're suffocating here. So they get Baron, so now shit's even worse, because even if they're by themselves, their little minion waves are going to become basically another champion, so it's pretty bad. We kind of can't muster much of a defense. And at this point, the enemy team is taking a laugh at us. They're not saying it in all chat, but they are spam taunting. So, my bottom laners, or whoever was bottom lane, is getting pushed back. I'm just hanging about, ready to cast my ultimate on somebody. And then, so here I just kind of like this because they react super slow to this. They see me and they underestimate the fact that I can destroy them. I don't immediately start draining it. I just get in there, CC the Jhin, and easily kill the Yasuo too. So that turns around. That's kind of good. It feels good after the things they do. So we turn that around, and now it's 37-30. It's not as grim as it was in the beginning of the game, was it? But it's still kind of a shit fest. It should not have gone down this way. CS difference is now starting to get a little bit more catastrophic. Well, in comparison with the kills and how it's spread. Here we get caught, or I get caught, and then forces my teammates to fight. I get picked off, but then Pyke gets blown up. Boom. And then, the rest of my team sort of get picked off too. It's kind of a sad thing here, because you see the slow grind. Renekton tries to teleport in, but Jhin stops him. And then Leona, instead of running, recommits for some reason, gets herself killed. And then Ziggs gets chased down, and he gets killed too, so... Oh, the good wave we were riding is just cascaded and fallen apart. So, in the meantime, Renekton kills Jhin, who's been, showboating all game. He gets killed. The rest of us are bringing ourselves back to life. CC the Yasuo down a bit, commits a little bit, and because of that, Yasuo gets caught and destroyed. Hooray! So we get something out of that. But right now, we're essentially locked into our base. And there's not much we can do right now, except hope that the enemy team engages really poorly, and I can sit on top of them and eat them with my ultimate. Pyke commits to me for some reason, and it doesn't really come to nothing because I can't control him long enough, but he keeps coming back to a fight. I don't know why, because in terms of CC, I'll dominate him. But Jhin uses ultimate, scares us off. I hide by the side here, and think about a really slow reaction by the Jhin here, because he knows I'm here, but he gets close anyways. I pop my ultimate on top of him, fear him, whatever, and then he flashes to die. So that feels pretty good, again, because he's been showboating and being a dick. And then Pyke catches Renekton. Renekton gets chunked for quite a lot, and that just tells us we should not be here, because against us, in this kind of situation, especially with a lot of cooldowns down, we would just easily die. But look at the kill spread for some of my teammates, the Kalista especially. It is preseason, and I'm assuming I looked through her things. She hasn't been playing Kalista in ever. So we kind of had that handicap too. Here, Yasuo just makes a fool out of us. We give a bad chase. Not much is happening. The enemy team at this point, I think, finally settled down and started respecting us. They're mostly trying to poke us out, get a cheap kill, and then forcing, then trying to force something to happen. Because like I said, my team comp is way, way better than theirs. It's just we've been playing with thumbs up our asses. So we scout a little bit, trying to get something done. And, well, just see how this goes. Jhin is just having free shots at everything, and I think this was warded, so he knew I was coming. But I just cannot grab his slow ass, and he just runs off. While the rest of my team fights a really weird, prolonged, bad fight, and gets pretty much decimated by the Pyke and the Zed. So that's pretty sad. I hide in the bushes here, knowing that the Jhin might get me, and I do my very best to fight him, but he dodges my W. Or he makes me lose a lot of my damage on my W, and I didn't fight that properly, where I should have dodged his attacks, and I shouldn't have drained immediately. I should have hid back into the shadows to try to get something, and with that we lose. But holy hell, this was such a fuckfest, wasn't it? Oh boy. And if you liked this video, remember to give it a like. And if you aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure to hit the little bell up there somewhere so you actually get notifications to my videos, because YouTube and stuff.